Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and...
This is Pahimar.
Hey Pahimar, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm sifting some dust. What are you doing?
I'm looking at quests and doing stuff. This is episode 4 of Agrarian Skies 2. We have so many quests to get through and do, like, I don't even know where to begin at this point. I mean, there's just a ton. There's farming, there's kitchen nightmares, there's tinker toys, which we started last episode. There's assembly line, which is, I think, something I want to work on today. I mean, it's just crazy shenanigans. But we do have a couple quests ready to hand in if you want.
We do.
I think you completed the mycelium quest.
Yes, well, that actually was just about getting the ancient spores, which we now have 2 of, so we can complete that one.
Okay, I'm going to put those in here. I actually completed a quest. I grew a couple slimy saplings, and as a result, we should have a quest available in Tinker's Toys to complete.
Yay!
So I just handed that in. So we've got slimy saplings. The next thing in Tinker Toys is bronze, and it looks like most of that quest line is based around getting different types of materials. So we should get 2 bronze ingots, huh?
Bronze is just tin and copper, right?
It is. 3 copper and 1 tin gets you 4 bronze. The problem is, well, I mean, we're not too bad on it. I guess you can
3 copper and 2 tin?
1 tin, 3 copper.
Okay.
And just remember to be careful about inputting certain... you don't even have to put them in the smelter. You can just craft them in a crafting window.
Well, I have a dust block that I need to smelt up.
Okay, fair enough. So we'll let that cook. While you're doing that, I could make temperate fluid duct and item ducts. I believe.
There's something else I can do. When I was looking through a quest book earlier, one of the quests in learning to skyblock was creating endstone. An endstone is just a stone barrel filled with lava and a piece of glowstone.
Go on.
Pardon me. So I will just come over here to the stone barrel. Put in a bit of glowstone dust, and now we have endstone, so that's another quest done. And we get an ender pearl for that.
Nice. That was quick.
Nice and easy.
And now I have to do automating. Servo, filter, and retriever. Ouch. I'm guessing those are the basic versions. Oh, the retriever requires an eye bender. That's not being crafted anytime soon.
And I am getting us 4 ingots of bronze.
Cool.
Yay.
Just for fun, I might be able to do this next quest, which is make a stone barrel filled with lava and right-click the barrel with skystone dust. Didn't we have skystone dust around here somewhere?
Yeah, there's loads in the sifting chest. So I can do another one, the redstone quest in Tinker's Toys.
Oh, nice.
It's just show that you have a gold ingot, and then we get 2 Invar ingots from it.
Cool. So let's see. Skystone block.
Oh, here's another easy one. Silver. Show that you have 2 ingots and get a silver ingot.
Yeah, I figured like a lot of these would be the Tinker's Toys ones would be really easy once we got through them. Like, yeah, like you said, silver. That's weird that the one labeled redstone. Oh, maybe it's talking about the metals that you can mine at. So obsidian ingot. I don't think we have any obsidian yet, do we?
No, but there's an easy way to get it.
Is there?
Yep.
Do you have a pick that can mine it? All of a sudden, not so easy.
Okay, I got some obsidian.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's lava and a stone barrel, and then you just pour a bucket of water on top of it.
Oh, that's neat.
Dun da da da.
Cool.
So
well,
now I
I
just need to
completed
make
the
an ingot of
Skystone
it.
quest. It's probably good that we're getting the easy quests out of the way first, because I'm sure the hard ones will be coming soon.
Where is the Skystone one?
It's under Assembly Line, Chapter 7.
Oh, there it is. And that gets us Skystone block.
Yeah, it's nothing exciting or interesting in any way, but... Let's look through learning the Skyblock, because I feel like... Workshop table, I think I decided that we couldn't do yet. Automated TDM, I decided we couldn't do yet. Mossy repair. We've got our moss stone, but we need a ball of moss, which I believe is 8 mossy cobblestone. No, it's 9. Okay. And so far we've got. I've been kind of like letting it cook. 3. Okay. Not too bad. 4. Woot. So we're halfway there on the mossy cobblestone stuff that we need. What else do we have in this book that we can flip through? Porcelain clay can be used to make dolls, summon various mobs. So we could do the precious dollop one. The power drive, that one's interesting. So the power drive seems to be the first generator for generating RF, Pahimar.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed there's a quest chapter 6 power grid, which is currently locked. And I think we both assumed that once we do power drive, it'll unlock that chapter. My only problem with power drive, that would not be my first choice for power, unless there's some feature of the stone generator I'm not familiar with, because it requires 2 full blocks of redstone to craft.
Well, we're actually really close to having that much. We have 17
I know.
in there.
But, like, in comparison, the survivalist generator, which is what my first choice for power generation would be on a skyblock, is like 3 pieces of redstone.
However, this
and
is a
3
quest.
iron, and that's it.
And the fact that it's a quest means we need to do it.
I know. But it means we're going to use all of our redstone, dude.
The amazing thing about this map is we can get more.
I know, but like, I would like to work on automation.
Okay, here's another 2 in Tinker's Tools, because I just got the obsidian ingots, and that gets us 2 more pieces of obsidian.
Nice.
And then diamond, because we already have a diamond.
Awesome.
So what's left is steel, exotic metals, that's an enderium, mana steel, and signalum, and platinum.
Okay.
Don't we have platinum?
I do not think we do. Platinum is aka shiny metal. I'm sifting some dust. So
you
if I
sift
get
that dust.
if I get 1 more piece of redstone from this 8 dust that I just made briefly, I should be able to make that stone generator and see what that leads us to.
What do you feel about investing 2 diamonds into a hammer?
I mean, is it that much faster and better than the stone hammer? Would be my only question.
It depends on how lazy you want to be.
Because, I mean, let's take a look at what happens when we get the stone generator first. Because if this leads us into pulverizers and power generation, I would rather go that route than investing diamonds in a hammer. Because pulverizers would be the automated version of this, right?
Okay.
That's just my opinion. And I know, it's apparently a bad one because of the way you said okay. Do you want to come back in a minute after I've gotten us some redstone and then we can try and get some stuff that's cool?
I'm all for stuff that's cool.
Awesome. We'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, we're back. So Pahimar, are you confirming, also there's a corner here not lit up, are you confirming that you are ready to... By the way, also I made a watering can. Woot.
You're so good at this.
Yes. The watering can's not disabled. I'm wondering if that was like an oversight by Jaded or what.
Shh.
I agree. But it works, and I am pleased for such a thing.
Yay.
Yay, indeed.
So what was I confirming?
That you want me to craft the generator and use up all our redstone that we currently have.
Yes, I want you to be just completely careless with our supplies.
Okay. I mean, you asked for it, so here goes nothing. Alright, quest complete.
And what we get?
I got 16 coal from that.
And did it unlock that other chapter?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'm placing a piece of coal in because I want to determine how much coal, or how much RF I get per one piece of coal. It may be more than 40k, spoiler alert. It unlocked automatic sieves.
Nice.
Which, by the way, require Invar and Electrum, which we actually could probably get our hands on at this point.
We have
should not be
Invar.
hard to get. Do we have Invar?
Yeah, it was one of the quest rewards.
Cool. How much do we have?
2 ingots?
Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more, but I can get 12, like right now. I'm getting Invar. Tin, aluminum, iron. I'm gonna drop this guy in. That should get that. We're gonna need a little bit more gold if we want the Electrum that we're gonna need. But yes, I can get the automatic sieve going in a minute here. So 32,000 RF per piece of coal. Interesting. And then yes, it opened up the power grid quest line. So survivalist generators, not powerful, but it is cheap. So the survivalist generator is the next quest line to do. So that's cool. That requires 3 redstone, of which we currently do not have. So I'm going to say our next task should be to once again mash some dust in a thing and such, and then come back maybe, and...
You are welcome to it.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna, unless you have something like more interesting to do.
I'm just building out the platform, and then I'm going to get started on some farms, because I think we want to get food sorted before we start getting on a mob spawner.
I would agree with that statement, yes. Food would be a good thing to have. My favorite food is potatoes, though I'm sure they're nerfed a little bit in this pack, but...
Well, remember carrot juice last time?
Yeah, carrot juice was good, that's right.
Yeah, and we didn't have
Do
to
we
smelt
have carrot
it.
seeds?
I don't know if we do.
I don't think we do. We have a few seeds. I know we have melons and pumpkins. Melons are probably good. Melon juice probably is a thing.
I would bet my last dime.
Okay. Not your last dollar, but your last dime? That seems worse somehow.
I'm not willing to bet $1.
Okay. If you say so. But yes, we'll be back in a minute after I've hammered stuff, and I think we're going to work on a farm and maybe the generators and such, and then we can compare apples to oranges and start with the automatic sieve. Would be really nice to have. I want to see how that thing works. So I'm going to work towards getting gold and redstone. I think we have enough silver probably to do the stuff we need, and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, Pahimar.
Oh, Direwolf.
Guess what I've got?
You got things.
I've got cool things.
Do you have an auto sifter?
I have an auto sifter.
Nice.
I'm really interested in seeing how this generator runs when it's got like a surplus of power. Does it waste the coal or what's it do? We're gonna find out in a minute. That's interesting.
That is inspiring.
The GUI or GUI on the automatic sieve is a little bit derpy with regards to the RF storage, but it does appear to have RF in it, so that's fine. So now the real question is, where does the stuff go and how fast does it run? Well, that's not too bad. There we go, consuming 6 RF. Nice.
Is it reasonably fast for sifting?
It's not terrible. It's slower than I think it would be manually, but you can also have multiples, so I would say in the long run it's probably better. Nice. You just put, oh, you put a stack in? I wanted to test something actually. Well, that's right. Yeah, see if you look on the GUI, the right side here, that little red bar kind of blinks a little bit. But It's all good.
It's cool.
It's working. Works for me. I believe that I now also have enough to make the next generator type. The generator from the survivalist generator.
So I was sad, it looks like Chisel's not installed.
That's unfortunate.
I was actually like, I'm gonna try and build something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, not quite sure what it was gonna be, so it's gonna be a little harder now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Tinker's Chisel, but that's a little bit harder to do. And I'm inherently lazy. Anyway, I expanded out our platform, so instead of it being like a diamond star shape, it's now a square.
Cool.
So that gives us a lot more room.
I am starving.
That's not a good thing.
No. How's the plan for food now that we've done some of this stuff?
Well, I was going to get this stuff sifting again because I was hoping we could get more diamonds.
Yeah, I think we should prioritize food.
Well, okay.
We had a bunch of food. Where did it all go?
Into my belly.
Is that why you're not concerned with food at the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could fish if you wanted.
I could, but that sounds painful.
Only if you hook
What's
yourself.
the process to get... We have flour, but we can't just smelt flour directly, can we? We need salt.
No, we can't. We need to, like, turn it into dough and make it into stuff.
Yeah, so we need salt. Grindstone can get AE flour, which can be smelted. So let's get a grindstone. That requires some quartz.
Do we not have quartz?
We do. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to use it, but I kind of feel like it's a good use of our quartz at the moment.
You're such a hoarder.
I know.
It's like we have no other use for it, but I don't know if I want it, like, there's only one of it. What if I do need it? Hoarder's Minecraft edition.
No, it's true. I'm totally... When I play Skyblocks like this, I really heavily consider, like, do I want to use these resources on this thing that I have?
I guess this is the difference between a mod dev who makes a mod that's meant to, like, swap things all the time, and a guy who spends most of his YouTube series making really cool storage systems.
Maybe. I'm gonna put this over here. Put the hand crank here. Let's see if this works. I'm like starving at this point, Pahimar.
Not just regular starving?
No, like 2 little lamb parts left. So bread's good, right? Can you toss me the wheat that you have?
Now remember, turn this into toast.
Okay, I will.
Like, make it into bread and then smelt it again.
Okay. If I have time to do so before I die, I will totally do that.
You're not that dead.
I don't know, man. I'm hurting a little bit. Like
You're just a little
I've
bit
got
dead?
slowness going on.
Oh goodness, slowness.
Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. It's actually not too bad. I knew there had to be one mod that makes it so you can just cook the flour directly.
Oh nice, I got charged Certus quartz.
Sweet. And you got an achievement for that too, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm cooking it into toast.
If you pick that up, you might get it too.
Yay! I have another inventory
More
slot.
inventory.
Inventory is good.
Now I'm starving.
Nice. Well, this should significantly help. This process which I've started.
See, I really want to get started on the mob spawner, but I know we should get started on the food.
Yeah, I kind of feel like food would be a good path to go down.
You're a good path to go down.
Thank you. So we can apparently mutate carrots and seeds to get sugarcane. That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a whole seed analyzer thing, and like it looks like crossbreeding and stuff.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Hope it's not like bees. Breeding bees is painful.
Not that bad. I'm probably going to be yelled at by the YouTube audience for using oak wood planks, but we have enough wood that I can wastefully do that. Oh, that's so much better, Pahimar. How's your starvation situation?
I have 3 lamb chops.
Okay, I just ate all the toast, and I have full lamb chops.
You are a true friend.
Thank you. I don't know what I want to work on next. There's so much good stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. That auto-sifter is actually working very well. I would like to get a pulverizer. So much to
I would
do.
love to get an igneous extruder.
Yeah?
Because that cobble gen is nice, but it relies on your pick.
Right.
And just having like a set it and forget it one would be very handy.
I should be able to handle making you an igneous extruder, actually, if you like. I could probably do that. But if we get like, well, I don't know. I want to see what a pulverizer requires. We could actually probably get a pulverizer going if we wanted to right now, too. I do need a piece of gold. How are you doing with gold at the moment?
I've got just a few more pieces of sand to sift, and then I'll be able to tell you.
Okay. The only thing I really need is 8 copper in total, and I need 4 tin, some iron. I think we have a lot of iron. We have some iron. We're good on tin. We're good on copper. Bronze, we're cool. I don't need any of that stuff. I will need a little bit of glass. I need 4 glass. There we go, that'll get the glass going for us. Yeah, I'll just need 1 piece of gold, Pa, and I'll be good.
What do we have for gold for you? Doesn't look very good for gold for you.
You should be able to put the individual chunks, like the broken and the crushed and the dusts, into the smeltery.
That probably works, but I'm more concerned about my food situation right now.
Oh, there's more tennis, I was lying to you.
Oh, you're a silly man.
Yeah, that's all of it though, but yes. 2 flint. Don't we have flint? Yes. I'm gonna take this gold
Nice.
and just
We got an
toss it
emerald
in here. Oh yeah? 4 aluminum, 3 iron. I'm gonna automate this faucet like any day now, I promise.
You promised a lot of things.
I know.
Like you promised to take me to the park the other day.
Well, I said if you were good. And you were not, so we went to the vet instead.
I didn't need to be neutered.
Well, I think you did.
I think I actually caught you off guard there.
You did. I was like, alright, what?
It's not often I can do that, guys, but when I do it, it is glorious.
He does delight. So, update. No, you cannot put gold directly into the smeltery. That is a lie. An unfortunate one at that.
Wah wah.
Yeah, pretty sad. So you haven't gotten any more gold?
No, I'm kind of breaking stuff down right now.
We've got iron, nickel, and aluminum. Oh, we did get an emerald. That is cool. So how about we come back in a minute then and determine what we want to do next?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Pahimar, I have another thing to make.
A thing?
Yes,
Blasphemy.
the thing.
Did you hand in the quest for automatic sieving? Because there's a reward bag.
Is there?
It is, and I took it.
Sweet.
It's a
I just
greater
completed
reward
the
bag.
quest called Solar Panel 1 out of 1. And I got 6 redstone for that.
Oh, okay, so from the greater reward bag, we have beehives.
Oh,
Forest
no.
hive, meadows, modest, tropical, wintry, and marshy.
I dubbed that not a great reward bag.
Would you like me to file that away and we'll deal with that later?
Yes, put that in the we'll deal with that later category.
Filed.
Cool. So I'm curious to see, consuming 6 RF, solar panel 1 and solar panel 2. Oh, nice. They are powering it just adjacent. That's nice. I think these guys produce 2 RF each, so if I made 1 more of these.
Are they pretty cheap to make?
They're relatively cheap, yeah. Some glass, some iron, a little bit of redstone, that's about it. I was really hoping I'd get some crushed gold out of this sand that I just threw into the sieve, but alas, no such luck.
Wah wah.
Yeah, big time wah wah. So I can make this guy, this guy, this guy.
Did we... Oh, I bet I know where the axe is.
I have an axe.
I just took it from the stone chopper.
Ah. I'm gonna make 2 more solar panels just because I don't want to have extra mirrors laying around. And I'll put the other solar panel on something. They can hold 50,000 RF, so that's kind of nice. But
That should
this way,
help it get through the night.
What's that?
The fact that it
Yeah.
holds 50,000.
And I mean, we can always sleep through it too, so.
Sleep? I'll sleep when I'm dead.
That's also an option.
Or when the baby's asleep.
Yeah, that's pretty much your only bet as a parent. There is a second tier solar panel that generates 16 RF per tick, but that requires 8 solar panels and a redstone reception coil, so that's not too bad. Solar panel 3 requires some lapis, some gold, machine frame, a leadstone energy cell, some solar panel 2s. That's not bad. So there's a nifty little
Upgrade
solar
mechanic?
panel thing going. Yeah.
A little bit like compact solars.
A bit, yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit like compact solars. So I'm thinking, you know, we put the solar panels around the sieves, and then
Let sieves go.
we've got free sieves. I did not check to see if stone generators retain their power when you break them. I'm going to say, well, I think it was empty actually anyway when I broke it, so we'll test it later. So that's that, and then there's another source of power that we can get, the clockwork engine, which unfortunately requires 4 gold, but it also requires 4 aluminum brass if you want. And we happen to have a decent amount of that stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So we're going to do that, and 4 copper. So I should be able to craft this thing, which is a quest component as well, Pahi.
Nice.
Oh, here's a question now. Solar panels. If I place them, it's got RF in it. If I prick it up, Does it retain its capacity? It does not. So solar panels, if you break them, lose their stored RF. Keep that in mind.
Okay. It's also getting to be
Cool.
nighttime anyways.
Yes, it's getting to be that point. It's also getting to be another point.
What point would that be?
The mapping out point.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, see? Smart. I already made a piston. That piston's for something else. Yeah, piston's for the pulverizer, which we can't make yet because we are short on gold. So I completed hand pump, which gives us a clock. Wonder if I can turn that clock into gold.
That would be handy.
It would be. It appears that I cannot.
Womp womp. Well, I got us 3 more mossy cobblestone.
Nice. I want to decraft you, clock.
Is there an uncrafter?
I don't believe there is.
Because that would be handy and or dandy.
It would be one or the other. That's absolutely true.
In the realm of possibilities, I nail both.
Neat. Clockwork engine's ready.
What?
Do you know what that is?
That is... Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's an engine that you right-click to store power.
You got it, Pahi.
Yeah.
Pahimar knows all the mod things.
Some. Not much.
You're getting there.
I am getting there.
I think this grindstone was a good idea. I was originally hesitant, but
Now you're only...
now I'm pleased.
Woo.
It was the right thing to do. So no pulverizer yet, but I think we'll be able to get that very soon because we just need to like mash up some... I'm going the sand route because we only need 1 more piece of sand. We need 2 more gravel and 3 more dust version of Ex Nihilo. And unfortunately, sand is around 3% drop chance from all 3 sources. So yeah, you're pretty much going to count on 3% chance. So I'm going to go hit a bunch of dirt with a hammer, or some cobble with a hammer, and then hopefully get my gold. Let's look at our quest, Pahimar, before we wrap up the episode. So the next quest is mud fuel. So there's the peat-fired engine. I think we'd have to have a peat farm, and I don't think we're anywhere near having something like that. So power grid, I'm going to call that line done. Assembly line, we still have some things to do. We need a couple things there. We could start on the farming quest and learn how this seed analyzing thing works, because apparently it looks like the very next thing after the rakes, which is probably really easy to make. It's a wooden rake. How hard could that be? And that also gets you some mushroom spores, by the way.
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
And there's also the stone planter. All kinds of things on my to-do. Yeah, I think we wrap up here and then come back next time to do more cool stuff.
I think that sounds good.
Okay, so hopefully next time we'll be able to get ourselves a whatchamacallit?
A thingamajigger?
A pulverizer.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my plan at least. Cool.
Cool.
Alright guys, so for now, Direwolf20 and Pahimar wrapping up the episode. We made some good progress today yet again, and I am really excited to be able to start automating some of these machines. So ideally we'll eventually have a pulverizer going into a sifter, some things running on solar power, other things running on coal power, and we'll just kind of work our way towards all the different power sources and whatnot. But, you know, obviously we have a long way to go before we're ready to really conquer the skyblock stuff. Alright guys, take it easy.
Bye-bye.